Hi, Gemini. This is Just with your February 2019 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Gemini, it looks like you're coming in a little bit unable to reconcile a situation with self. You can't get down to the bottom of a situation. You're trying to get clarity, and it seems to be a bit problematic and challenging at best. If this is the workplace for some of you, I feel like you need to take a step back to get clarity on a situation of the directions forward that you need to go. There's some questions that you're asking, probing, trying to get down to the bottom of the situation, and you're not getting through to or clear about a situation. Someone could be doing that to you. Someone's just being a pest, just keeps calling you and nagging you and bothering you and questioning you, interrogating you. And I don't feel like you're being very open. Vice versa. It could be, again, you doing this to someone, someone doing this to you. I do feel like there's a lot of focus on a particular situation or person. You're very focused. And I feel like somebody's trying to get in your good graces, or you, them, like I said, trying to work on things, trying to work things out. It does look like you are needing to take a break, a mental rest. Some of you, especially your Gemini men, are pretending that you got it all together and that, you're done with the situation, or, it's all said and done. But, in reality, I feel like you're just really trying to avoid a situation. You don't feel 100% right or balanced about it, but you're just going to table it for now. You kind of can't reconcile your feelings about the situation, so you're kind of leaving it alone. It seems like someone's done something wrong to someone and they're trying to make it right. Someone may be giving you that whole, oh, everything is fine. No, it's fine. It's okay. Or I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything is okay. Now, external to you guys, it does look like people are, if you're looking for work, it looks like there can be an opportunity out there. It looks like you may be on hold, like going through the motions, going through the process with a certain a company or an organization. They need to get some things kind of cleared away before they can actually give you a start date, a due date, or, we'll resume with interviewing or the process. So it's a bit of a hold on, but you do get a message coming in to say, okay, now you can start back up the process, or we'll like to see you come in. Halfway through the month, I do see that if you have had any financial issues, it looks like some word about finances will come in just a little bit, but it'll be enough to satisfy your needs at this time. Okay. And it'll get you out of this form of, I don't feel worry. I don't see worry, but you guys, you are the most nervous sign, in my opinion, of any sign. You guys have a lot of nervous energy. So it's enough to put you back into a place of calm, if that makes any sense. And if you were having some issue with a particular person, I do feel like it'll calm down midway of the month, and that'll calm you down. That'll make you very satisfied with a situation, almost like someone gives in. And coming into February, they may not be 100% ready to talk to you, or 100% ready to forgive you. But then they reach that conclusion halfway into February. So as we go out of February, I do see that you cleave. If it's been you waiting on that money situation that comes through, you're cleaving onto your money. Money seems to be scarce at best. So, I mean, if you already know it coming into February, so just hold tight, because it doesn't get any better until you get into the throughout February. It doesn't get any better. So be very conscious about your finances. I do feel like you're going to, however, or some of you could be stuck on a certain way of doing things, certain idea of, this is how I've always done it, this is how I'm going to do it, this is how I'm going to do it, I'm going to take care of it this way, only to be disappointed that no, it's not going to work out. There's something about something. It is something about something that you are trying to make work, trying to make happen, but it's not going to happen. We'll get into love in a minute. And I feel that brings you or another person to being almost like, crazy about the situation because it's not working. And then because it's not working, you may go after the situation. If somebody owes you money, if a job is not doing right by you, if it's some bone that you need to pick, as we get further into the end of February, I do see, because you are disappointed about, you're waiting for your money. You're waiting for them to come with the job. You're waiting for them to fix something at work, and then it doesn't happen. And you were hell bent on knowing that, oh, this is supposed to happen. And then you run trying to, I feel be very combative. So be careful with that, because I feel like you can kind of combat your way right out of the door. You can combat your way right out of something that you really wanted, and it leaves to say that the situation has to come to a close, and you have to. This is going to be a month, and this is a theme so far. So far, that something's coming to a close, but it's not coming to a close. It's coming to a close, but it's a lot of disappointment around a situation that you thought was going to go one way, and it's not working out to be that way. And it doesn't matter how much you yell, scream, fuss, fight. It's only going to make it worse. So the best thing that you can do is go on your merry way, pick up whatever you have left. Because after this loss and disappointment, which seems to happen twice toward the end of February, you accept it for what it is, and you keep moving, because you have something else going on in your life that proves to be very successful and positive for you. And then your finances starts to increase. So whatever money you was waiting for, whatever loss you feel like you've taken, going into March is making up for it. You get the money, you finally get the call that we're going to give you your check, or if you're furloughed, and the back pay, and you're going to get that money back. And this was kind of like a test of your will, a test of your endurance, a test of your tolerance. And it seems like some of you have failed the test. You're going to keep going nonetheless. But it seemed like you did kind of fail the test, as far as like not rushing to conclusions and getting angry and upset about a particular situation. And now you're kind of ready to take on March in a way that is a lot more self-focused, right? I know this reading seems like it's all over the place. These damn cards are all over the place. I don't know what to tell you. It's just one of those all over the place, up, down, in and out type of readings. But for the most part, you're waiting for something, you're wanting something. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a disappointment, because you're expecting it to go one way. It doesn't go that way. Then you're hell-bent on making it right, because you feel like you deserve it, only to conclude that, you know what, it's a loss. But not all is lost, because, you're ending off with it kind of working in your favor. Your finances coming through. And then you're getting word that everything is going to basically be all right. Now, when it comes to love, you Gemini women have a man on your mind heavy. There could be 2, 3 men that's on your mind. Could be even 4. It's a lot of men. Or this man has some changing faces. He wants to commit, but he's still, out there, leaving his options open. He's focusing on you and wanting to work things out with you, and he charms you and he delights you, but at the same time, and he wants to kind of work things out with you. But I do see, like, again, this person is giving you an understanding that they want to commit, or you feel like, yeah, they want to commit, and this is going to be my person. But you guys haven't completely reconciled whatever issues you have from the past, and you're not 100% confident that it's going to work out that way. I feel like this person to you is very sharp, very intelligent, speaks extremely well, and it's been some time since you probably have spoken to him, or you're trying to. This is whoever this Gemini is. So it could be Gemini men. This is how it's happening for the woman in your life, or Gemini women. This is how you're reacting to the man in your life. But for some of you who are in this influx situation with a particular person, it could be your husband, but you're just in a unbalanced situation with your mate or potential. I do feel like somebody was pissed about a situation and they took a break from you, and you're trying to keep calling them, texting them, trying to communicate. Someone's communicating and trying to talk to figure the person out, because they can't 100% figure the person out. I do feel like this person has a lot of. Now, if I'm focusing on this as a relationship that possibly can hang in the balance. It could work, it may not work. Okay, not so much couples and marriages and that sort of thing. I'll get to that in a minute. But in this hanging in the balance type of a relationship, this person kind of wants you. They definitely see you as an opportunity where they can marry you, but they probably feel like you're a bit of a hothead, that they want something peaceful, they want something calm, they want something constant and steady, and that may not be what you're showing them at this time. This person is they may be young, but they could be young, but they're very kind of stuck in their ways, and they probably kind of know what they want, or they need to get to a place where they can finally decide what they want. Okay. Halfway through the month, though, if you've been having any issues with this person, as it looks like you have been, you guys will get on the same page. They'll open up a little bit more to you, and they'll be more apt to kind of reconcile in a way that you can put the past in the past and let the situation go. And that's going to make you very happy and satisfied. And it could be you doing this to them, but whoever was in the doghouse and trying to get out, the other person they'll, give you grace, and they'll let you live, and they'll say like, okay, fine, everything will be fine. I'll come see you, because they could be at a distance. So I'll come see you. I'll come visit you, that sort of thing. But, once you're in the third week, it looks like this person is going to change their mind. They're going to become, cold again, distant again. And they may someone feels like another person is a player, is a manipulator, is a con artist. They use their words to manipulate. And I do feel like this brings on another bout of separation between the two of you. Doesn't happen for long, because someone comes back again, wanting, demanding, commanding, see me. What are you doing? I can't, why are you doing this? Why haven't I spoke to you? Why haven't you ... Only for there to be a conclusion of the situation, and somebody saying that, it could be the person coming after the person wanting to communicate, and they're not open to it. And then they're coming to the conclusion that this is over. This is not going to work. Or because of the behavior of someone that's so erratic and sporadic, this person concludes to themselves that I wanted it, but the way that you react to things, I just really can't accept it, and therefore I'm just going to let the situation go. You may find that by the end of the month, going into March, that somebody's taking their walk, as I like to say. Someone is moving on, moving away from the situation, and you may find out, for some of you, that this person already had a relationship. This person was already committed to somebody else, and the cat is out of the bag. So there's some deep revelations that's going to be going on here for Geminis. And it's like for some of you, was playing around with somebody, playing around with someone, playing around with somebody. And someone's like, you know what, damn it, I don't got time for this. I'm going back to my family. Or I got somebody anyway. So, it doesn't matter. It's that type of thing for some of you. Others of you, if you're in a marriage relationship, something very committed, then I feel like, this situation is going to kind of it'll be like, okay, everything is fine. We're fine again. And then the person will bring it back up again, which can spark another argument. And somebody is really going to let you know just how hurt they are by something that happened. It's either you or them, but somebody's going to let the other person know that they were really hurt by whatever happened. Okay. I feel for you, those of you who are in a marriage, in a committed relationship, it's going to be fine. You just need to get this out, it's a bit of a purge, and then, you guys will be fine. You'll work it out. And, whoever felt done wrong in a situation, they'll let it go. And, it'll be like life as usual. Also, for those of you who are going through this back and forth, and, somebody's erratic, the other person is, kind of wanting their attitude to change, that sort of thing. I feel like the person will still want to commit to you. They'll probably make you understand that, hey, I want to commit to you. I want to be with you. I don't know if we could do this right now, but, I want this. This is what I want. And I think that, once you hear that this person is wanting to commit to you, you'll start to do what you need to do to make that a reality, right? So somebody's going to go their own way and go to somebody that they've already been with, and you'll realize that. If you're married and stuff, you guys will get on the other side of this. And another group of you will come to the conclusion that, yeah, you want to be together. And the person's going to come and let you know, I want to be with you, but I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff going on. And right now, you bothering me and you stressing me out is not going to do anything but make it worse for us. And we may not be together. So just give me a break and let me do what I need to do. So I see that's the only category that I see with the situation. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this has been helpful. Definitely, if you would like to support the channel, okay, and you're interested in seeing your 2019 reading, definitely check it out, because there's some great messages and some great highlights to months and changes that's going to be happening for Geminis, and some life-changing things happening as well. So check it out. It's in the description box below. It's still early enough for you to get a lot of months in to find out what's coming for you guys. So again, check that out. And if you would like to share with us how this resonates, please do so in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, I can be reached in the beginning and end to this video, as well as in the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. And subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.